Yo, what's good, Haters Bowl Show gang? We in the building. Don't worry, we're here. We're here.
Nope. Nope.
The gang is here. Colton just ran to the bathroom. I'm updating some
Why
shit
you-
for the YouTube guys, the YouTube community. We don't neglect you guys. We actually put in a lot of work to ensure y'all get our shit. So please make sure you liking, subscribing, doing that thing on that side. Make sure you drop a like on the page. Make sure you
Hold on.
subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you on Twitch, hit that follow button. Sub if you
There
can.
also is a notification bell on
There's
Twitch. So
also
hit
a
that
notification
also.
bell on Twitch. So hit it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being hacked.
What you talking about, man?
Palm is currently being hacked by Mexican Chinese people.
I don't know what they're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to gain. What are you trying to gain from this, Mexican Chinese people? You know what? You know what? I don't even give a fuck. Fuck y'all. That's how I feel.
Fuck them.
Welcome.
That's how the fuck I feel.
Fuck them. Cause fuck them. That's why.
What? What's up? How y'all feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How was that week?
Um, pretty good. I
Cool.
can't complain. No complaints.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Can't beef. Can't complain about it.
That's all I like to hear. Yeah, my week was cool. Eventful, but still cool. Like I didn't get too high. I didn't get too low. I just been macking, taking it easy.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I didn't get
Take
too
it
high. I didn't get
easy.
too low. I just taking it easy, man. I just been relaxing. So ain't nothing too crazy going on this side, man. Nothing too crazy going on this side. We chilling. We macking. We relaxing. We moving forward. We having fun. We doing cocaines. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. So let's
Regular.
Yeah.
regular degular, man. Regular degular. So let's get a hate chant going. Let's get into this fucking show, man. Bow. Hey, 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 hey. Hear ye, haters now in session, and you are now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your cotton picking life. And as usual, we are back in our individual haters dens, and Colton is now in the army movie. You know how all army movies starts with that filter on? it's always some Arab music, and then the army is coming in.
We in the desert. We dooning.
We in the desert. I didn't watch Dune either. I didn't watch Dune.
It's
either.
fine. Dune is
I didn't finish
Dune
it.
is one of those movies that I truly believe that if you're not invested on what the journey is, it's mad hard to watch if you're not paying attention.
I don't know what it is yet.
100%.
I'm just interested in it. I don't know what
But
it is yet.
that's the thing. It lets you know as time goes on. So it's one of those movies. So I get when how people like kind of fall off as to what's
Oh
going
no, I
on.
didn't follow. I was fucking. What was I doing? I was watching it Sunday, but I was setting up my room, and I was like, I
Oh.
clearly can't do both at the same time because this is something I need to pay attention to. So I turned it
Facts.
off, and it was like 20 minutes in. So I was like, all right, I got to start it from scratch.
Facts. Yeah, you got time.
Yeah,
You got time.
I gotta start it over. So I'm gonna start it over and then rewatch it. But I didn't get a chance to really jump into the shit. Let's see. Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with the RL TV shit happened the least recent. So let's start there.
Yeah, let's start there. I have the low key list of everything that happened, so we can talk about it.
Oh yes.
So, Drake did his event.
Oh yeah. Drake did his event, his birthday event or whatever.
Pretty lit, pretty cool event. Pretty lit event. I will say myself. I won't say it was one of the best rap things we've ever seen ever,
Right.
but I will say for nostalgia purposes, it was pretty lit for like letting like the old school niggas come through and try to do what they do.
Yeah.
It was lit. We love to see it.
Love to see it. T-Rex.
And but if I'm gonna be honest about the just the overall event, like it wasn't one of the strongest events
no,
like
it wasn't
ever
It wasn't.
at all. And this is Colton, who I'm just getting back into battle rap. I watched this whole event besides the Pat Stay and Real Sick battle, And
Very good battle.
Very good battle. Very good.
well, I
battle.
fucking missed it, and I'm tight. But y'all gonna explain it. But it just wasn't,
Yeah, a lot of those battles didn't live up to the hype, and I think that's the URL is kind of trying to find their middle ground between creating hype and also creating quality battles. You get what I'm saying? I think they're really trying to find it. Like the names aren't really selling battles anymore. Like
Be
the
honest,
actual battles are like they got to be good too. You feel me?
it's because to me personally, it's why the Jazz versus Gaddis battle was such a good battle,
Mhm.
and why some of these other battles weren't such good battles.
Right.
Because some of these niggas is battling multiple times a month.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, like I understand like the monetaries and shit, but
Right.
like the only way for these niggas to really be better at their craft is to be performing at their craft in a quality over quantity situation.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And a lot of these niggas is choosing quantity over quality.
You know what it is too. I think the URL is under contract with Caffeine to do so many events, and then they have to have turnouts for so many events. So they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot because they're banking off of names while not building new ones. You feel me?
Yeah, true.
Like not actually really really investing in new talent. Like there's new talent, but not really. Like they just had a Ultimate Madness tournament. All those cats battled, and we haven't heard from them since.
I feel like we are to just piggyback off of y'all. I feel like exactly what Trey and you guys are saying is like, why was Easy not there? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would we not bring up the niggas who are actually wild, who are probably newer to the generation? Why do
They said Easy did have a battle with Murder Mook, but it got canceled. And then Easy was supposed to battle DNA, but one of the bloggers leaked that information, and they canceled the battle. Big Will was good, bro. So that's why Easy wasn't on the card. But still,
Yeah, but that's still whack.
It's still whack. It's still whack.
But then even with Mook, right? We even gonna talk about the Mook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did Mook get on afterwards talking shit fucked up?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't understand that either, but I just think he felt the way. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Like, I don't know why he did that. A lot of these battle rappers are like that. Like, they feel ways and they just, I'm going to expose everybody. And it's like, okay.
Okay, well, yeah.
Do we know why the Mook Easy battle was canceled?
Mook said he didn't want to do it, pretty much. And he get it deposited.
Why, though?
It was a time thing. It was supposed to be Briz Rothstein, the dude he got in a fist fight with. So they booked Easy and Mook. Mook didn't necessarily agree to it out the gate, but he asked Easy basically. They got into it over this. He asked Easy basically, when did they tell Easy the block captain that battle was happening? So there's miscommunication about even if Mook accepted that battle for real. And they just put it out. Or you get what I'm saying? Like
I understand. That makes sense.
You get what I'm saying? So he was originally supposed to battle Briz Rothstein, which is somebody he wants to battle, being that they fought, like actually fist fought.
True.
So he prepared his rounds for Briz. So now that he has to battle Easy to block
another person, yeah,
and he doesn't have, he's not even in the mind frame to come at this nigga for real. He don't need, and in such a short time frame at that. It probably would have hurt his brand because this recent battle just hurt his brand. That Mook and Reed shit was ass. So
yeah,
I feel him. I feel him a little bit, but I don't feel that other shit, that after the battle shit.
Why the Briz battle then?
Briz basically didn't sign a contract. That's pretty much what happened. Big Ben was good.
Yo, what up, guys?
So
but,
yeah, he
let's
didn't sign
talk
a
about
contract.
the battles. We can talk about. Let's start with the Pat staying real sick because I missed that and I heard it was a good battle. So
it was a really good battle. Both of them dudes are like rapidy rap dudes and they have personality. I think Pat Stay kind of edged it because he showed like the experience. Like Real Sick is still trying to prove he can rap with the greats, so he did that. So it's gonna go by what you like best. Like he showed some personality. He has some heavy lines in that motherfucker, but Pat Stay just had the personality, the lines. Like to me, he had the whole full package every round.
Pat is from Canada, or
Pat Stay is from Canada.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from
All
Canada.
right. What about you, Palm? How you felt about that?
Um, yeah, exactly what Smith said. Like, Pat came through like a vet.
Yeah,
Like, he came through like a vet, and Sick came through like the
I gotta,
glorified look that he
I
is.
gotta prove something.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it was just, you feel me? The Rook did what he was supposed to do,
yeah.
but the vet did what he was supposed to do.
Absolutely, absolutely that.
Um, this nigga Pat Stay, I think the second. He really had heavy hitters in
Yeah,
every round.
every round. That first round was the strongest to me. I was almost tearing up. I was like, "Oh man, come on, man, your mom's got cancer, nigga. You ain't say that, nigga."
Yeah, that shit was he started off very very somber and serious.
Yeah.
And,
And you don't expect that from Pat.
then he got to that action.
Yeah, then he got right to that action, and that action.
I gotta watch that battle. Damn.
It was
yo.
a real good
That's
battle,
relevant.
bro. It's a
Yeah,
real
very
good
good
battle,
battle.
bro.
All right, so let's talk about battle of the night.
Jazz the Rapper and Gaddis. I'm
Gaddis.
gonna say it like all right. When it comes to rap, I'm a rapper, right? There's just levels to this shit, and battle rap fans don't understand levels to this shit. Like they just think, oh, Jazz didn't battle in a long time. She's gonna be no. If you watch Jazz performances, she's always been a performer. She's always had bars, and she never comes to play. Never comes to play.
And she knows how to hit those moments
Exactly.
when
So,
they
like,
need to be hit.
So it was like, honestly, the only people who didn't know Jazz was going to do this was Gaddis fans and Gaddis herself.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass.
And this is not even a diss to Gaddis.
No, because Gaddis had a great first round. It's just that Jazz the Rapper took the crowd from her in the second, third.
She knows
what to do. She knows how to battle. Her battle IQ is high. And that's what makes it. That's what made me say it's even unfair that she's battling women. There's no women that could really fuck with her. None. Like maybe Vixen can get on that stage and it'll be a great battle because Vixen can perform. But bar wise, Jazz is gonna bust her head, son.
Here's the thing about like battle rap that as a nigga coming back in that hasn't really watched battle rap in a very long time. As a person that's rapped and knows about how performance goes and knows that even with battle rap, performance is probably one of the most important things, especially with your punchies and shit. But Jazz just knows placements.
Yes.
Like she's gonna place things in the right moment at every fucking time.
Yep.
The problem with Gaddis, I fuck with her, great rapper, but the thing about rapping, like, is sometimes you might put too many words or too many punchies in one place. And the thing about that is the human ears, the average human ear, which I will say, because most of battle rap fans, like, yeah, they love punches and shit, but a lot of them can't comprehend when you put too many layers on top of each other.
And you know it's also like Gaddis is doing all of those layers and the finishing punch be very simple. So it's like
the finishing punch is not so the finishing punch is not explosive.
Yes.
It's basically like throwing a bunch of dynamite into a pile, and then when you light it up, it goes, the explosion is not as big. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like pound. Whereas what Jazz is gonna do is she's gonna throw one dynamite, boom, throw another one, boom, throw another one, boom. Then she's gonna throw 4, and they're all gonna explode at the same time. Yeah, and it's gonna be a way bigger explosion. Yeah. So if
that's a perfect analogy.
Me
visually,
trying to put it. It's me trying to put it in the most simple terms that people can understand how battle rap goes. Yeah. Because it's always about the boom. Yeah. The Don DeMarco, like, this the boom. Yep. Like that one moment when you hit something and it's like, oh, shit. Yes. Damn. This is what it was building up for.
Right.
So, my opinion was Jazz second and third fucking blew it out the water. Second was amazing. Third just... And here was the mistake that Gaddis made, which is like, it's a battle rap mistake. Every battle rapper does this. When they research somebody and then they like, you have a job in law enforcement without knowing what exact job that they're doing. Like She is a phone operator. She's trying to save people's lives. She's not a cop. She's not snitching on people.
Snitch. And like, I was weak.
She made a mistake when she said you're a snitch, and it was like, no, nigga, she's a phone. Like, that's not. What are you saying right now? Like, that was a mistake. Bringing up specific jobs are a mistake in battle rap if you don't really know what entails in that job.
Absolutely,
and that was her biggest mistake.
And the other mistake was when the crowd was finally getting back into shit. She was too emotional. She's like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. They was like, okay, so you're not gonna get it. Continue.
You want a small moment? You want a small big moment? When Gaddis went, I thought this was gonna beat me, and the crowd was like, yeah.
This guy was like, yes, he did. All right, anyway, Jazz whooped that ass. I say 3-0, but to be fair, if you want to give Gaddis the first round.
Hey, you gotta say it was 2. You can say 2. It was a 30. It was a 30.
A Jitsu woman's 30. Curry.
But I can see when people say 2-1 with the first round. You get what I'm saying?
It's a Curry.
But
Curry.
It's a Curry. It was a Curry. It was a Curry. As Drake put it, it's a Curry.
It's a Curry. It's definitely a Curry.
Let's move on to Rex and Rum Nitty.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
We got for real?
No. What was the next one? No, it wasn't that.
You really got to review that one?
Yeah, Rex 3-0. So let's continue.
Yeah, Rex 3-0. We gonna move on.
We from the towns.
All right, so let's talk about Rock and Twerk. Rock and Twerk.
And let me go grab my juices. I'll be right back.
I don't care. Niggas ain't gonna agree with me. I got Twerk 2-1.
But that's mine also. That's
who you had? Also. You said Twerk?
It's 2-1. 2-1.
I got Twerk too. 2-1.
First and third round, Twerk won. First and third. Second round, Rock went crazy. But hold on. The longest second round I've ever heard in my life.
Ever!
My whole life.
It was hard.
Rap for 3 more years.
It was the longest second round I've ever heard in my life. But hard. Tough. Loved it. He got that second round. 2-1 though to Twerk. And again, this is what I'm talking about with the performances. I feel like Rock was too calm. I feel like Rock was way too chilled in like a lot of like, especially in the first and the third round. Like I felt like he was way too chill. And he was punching and he was going crazy. But then Rock also said a lot of fugazi shit. I can't really remember. He had one specific bar that I was like, there's no way we're gonna let him get away with saying this. But battle rap, you get what I'm saying? Like I guess. But yeah, I don't even. What you saying?
The weed outside.
Oh yeah, do you think? But yeah, Tay-Rock did amazing to me. I don't know how the chat feels. Tay-Rock did pretty good. But I do have Twerk taking the first round, and I also have Twerk taking the third round. Damn, I wish I had. Let me see if I could pull up.
I've returned.
Oh yeah, Trey, nice you're here.
What up?
So yeah, I believe personally that Twerk took the first round, Twerk took the third round.
Yes.
Tay-Rock took the second round, but it was still the longest round I've ever heard in my life.
You didn't hear me yell? Yes, that shit was a fucking long ass round, bro.
The longest round I've ever heard ever. But regardless of that, he got the second. But I believe that Tay-Rock could have yelled a little bit more. It was about yelling. It was the match of the two yelling niggas. It was the match of the two yelling niggas. And you didn't yell. It just felt like your energy wasn't there. Like when the third round came and Twerk went first. Mm-hmm. So it was like that nigga just gave you everything, all the energy. And like it was like I said about the throwing the dynamite in the right moments. Like I seen Daylight. And I'm gonna bring up Daylight.
I love Daylight.
I love Daylight to death. He's actually my favorite battle rapper out of everybody.
I can see that.
And I believe he could beat anybody.
He can.
But he was being very biased towards the rapidy rappers. You get what I'm saying? And like the thing about being a rapidy rapper is you can lose to a performance. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened to Tay-Rock against Twerk, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think even so, like he was performing too. It's just that I think Twerk is just more electric. Mm-hmm. He knows he's just a better battler. That's it.
Yeah.
And
to back
Tay Rock did his
down.
fucking thing. Tay Rock is getting better at rapping, which is great. So that's what I liked about it.
I enjoyed twerks, haymakers
Mm-hmm.
way more.
I can hear that.
Um, the fucking his little power up shits.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do like 3 of them in the third or the first?
Who you talking about?
He did a couple of them.
He did a couple of them throughout. Like
Yeah,
I think it was the first and third. And the first and third, he turned up with
Yeah.
them during the first and
For
third.
sure.
I think Clips called that,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Clips also said he was 3 for 4 with those, and I agree.
Yeah.
Those was the turning points right there.
Yep.
3 for 4 with the the signatures.
Yeah. I'm strapped in.
Yeah, it's strapped in.
Madness.
Strapped
I
in.
can snap at any moment. That's my shit.
Strapped
All
in was
right.
crazy. The strapped ins was crazy.
Did we skip Sue Surf and Cal? I didn't.
No,
that battle was
we gonna
ass.
go to that one.
battle was
We gonna
ass.
go to that one.
Can we just
Yeah,
skip it?
good.
We can skip it. That battle was ass.
Stu got it. Stu got it.
Yeah, Sue got it.
For as good as Calico is,
He be doing bullshit
stop battling this nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Stop battling this nigga. He's going to walk you
every time.
fucking time, nigga. Like he lives to do this shit to you.
All right, we gonna get to the
fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
we gonna get to the final battle now. We're gonna like break this down for real.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I have my opinion on it, and I guess everyone has their opinion on it. So we got Low Deluxe versus Geechee Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
And before we get into the battle breakdown, I would like to talk about like the nuances of like what people like.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So like I actually do agree with one of Trey's points when it comes to how he feels about like Geechee Gotti and how he feels about like Low Deluxe. Because I'll actually let Trey get your point off, because you just getting points off. It wasn't anything too crazy.
I think
no.
No. It's just that for me, battle rap is just leaning towards just more favoritism than just letting the bars speak. And even so, content wise, there's not much. Like I love battle rap, but there's no difference in content between battle rapper to battle rapper. They just talk about the same content but deliver it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, like Rum Nitty, has different punches and shit like that, so I fuck with him. Because he does a lot of different shit, but it's like Geechee Gotti is somebody everybody gasses, and it's like this nigga don't do nothing different, but everybody's like he does it at such a high level. But as somebody that's really listening, it's not really shaking anything to me. You get what I'm saying? And that's been my problem with Geechee Gotti. Not to take away from his performance and him showing up in a moment how he was supposed to. He did it. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. But I wasn't all the way impressed with it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really.
GG?
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand it because the bars get repetitive.
Yeah. It was 3 rounds of I'm a gangster. I'm more gangster than you. And you're a crackhead, which isn't even true. I'm a gangster. I'm more gangster than you, and you're a crackhead.
True.
I was like, okay. It wasn't like so the shit that shook the room for other people. I was sitting there like, how is this good?
All right. True. All right, so while I do definitely understand.
Keep going. I'm
what
listening
you're
on my
saying.
phone. I'm gonna go grab my food.
All right, good.
And then I can jump right back in.
While I do understand everything you're saying about like how he's not really saying anything that's really shaking the room when it comes to like just actually rapping and shit, like his rap level is not on Low Deluxe rap level. I will say the first round, Low Deluxe got him. The second round, Geechee Gotti kind of really wilded out. And in my opinion, I believe that Geechee Gotti edged him just by a very small bit. Like a lot of his gangster bravado kind of fell in towards the he's really talking his shit right now, in my opinion, and which is like a wow factor, which is like a lot of bomb factors, which is favoritism, which is a thing that actually happens. But I was super impressed by that. I was also impressed by Low Deluxe shit, because again, I do agree that like Low Deluxe shit is like on such a layered level that, but it's still in your face, and it's always gonna be in your face, and he's always gonna let you know what the fuck is going on. And in the third round, the only reason why I give Geechee the third round is because Low Deluxe fucked up. Oh, like that's it.
I'm just not always here for the fucking the science. I'm not always here for the. I'm not always here for what Loaded Deluxe is serving, because sometimes he could get in that same bag that Geechee get in. So nigga, like you don't always gotta go to that like strong brother shit. Like,
but that wasn't even his approach though. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like that, and that be the problem. It's like niggas not really listening to what this nigga telling this little nigga right now. Like, if niggas caught what he was telling this little nigga in response to that gangster shit, niggas be like, oh, that shit.
He went the old head
Okay,
route.
right? He was spanking him straight, and I agree. He was.
I'd rather go the ignorant one.
He was spanking him, but that's what I'm. But that's the thing about like, and what I realized about the battle rap crowd, even like within me in that moment being hyped from like the different battles. In that second round, when Geechee really got like kind of on his gangster shit, I felt like it kind of fell within the realms of, and you see me say this all the time as a joke, like I'm with disrespecting your elders.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was one of those moments where it was just like, I get that you're trying to say all this shit, but I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh yeah, I get
And
that.
like,
I completely
that's
understand
why
that
I
part.
was just like, all right, I think he's kind of getting him like right now in this round. Like,
no, I feel like
he kept going about like how he kind of is holding shit down, like he's the big dog, and I was just like, all right, I'll fuck with that. That's lit.
No,
and that's
I loved that shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is good. Like I think his second round was better than his first round, like by far. I was like, this first round was ass. First round was ass. It's just the same normal shit. Then the second round, he had stronger content, but it was the same content from the first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
it was just on a better song.
It was just exactly. It's like this is the same content from the first, but I get that like niggas like the gangster presence. But where I am, I'm not saying niggas is wrong for that. I'm saying where I am, that shit don't do nothing for me.
I understand.
You on the stage totally rapping in front of mad people, in front of industry people about how gangster you are.
But here's the thing that I would say: if Loaded Lux did not fuck up in his third round, I believe.
Yeah, no, I think no.
Won.
Saying this live so people know I'm serious. Geechee Gotti clearly won that 2-1. Lux choked in the third.
And the second though.
And the second, but he got it back in the second. And he fucked up in it. But he got it back in the second, but Geechee's round was still better. If he
didn't fuck up in the third at all,
exactly.
Like, he would have had a chance.
He would have had a chance, but he fucked up in the third and then lost the crowd. So once you do that, you fuck up. Once, like for me, what I know, if I get on a URL stage, I'm a rapidy rapper. I know there is no slipping. He knows that too.
There's none.
Lux knows that too. You get what I'm saying? But he just slipped, and it happens. The little nigga caught you slipping because you slipped in. You slipped, and this little nigga clipped you. That's exactly what happened, my nigga. And you let it happen in front of everybody. So that's on you, old head. That's on you, old head. You get what I'm saying? But that's the other. That's the only thing.
I do agree.
That's the only issue I have with Geechee Gotti. It's like he is dope. Don't get me wrong, but I've watched Geechee Gotti battle for about a year and have not heard any different content from this nigga.
I agree.
Almost every 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying? And it's like what really sells it. Like the crowd has a huge effect, my nigga. You put that battle in a small room, those lines don't hit the same. You feel me? Those lines don't hit the same. So it's not to take away Geechee Gotti's battle, because guess what? It's not in the small room. It's on stage. So you got to fucking blow up the stage. And Geechee Gotti did that. He did exactly what he was supposed to do and play to the crowd. But at some point, it's just like, my nigga, what are we watching? Are we just going to watch the battle of who's most gangster every battle? Is that what this is about for real at this point?
And I feel like
you get what I'm saying?
I feel like that's probably where we agree on, but at the same time, that's probably what I'm looking for when I look at some of these shits. Because at the end of the day, I have realized that like you can be the superior rapper, but how the package comes out,
it matters.
Is how it gets received. And my thing about Loaded Lux, and I will say 100%, is that while he's trying to school the nigga in front of him, a lot of the people watching are not really trying to school people, so they don't really feel that. You get what I'm saying? So like it's gonna fly over their heads.
Yeah, like you
that's
got to mix the medicine with the candy. Like again, we just recently learned that most of the country is illiterate almost. So
almost.
so at this point in 2020, you kind of gotta mix the medicine with the candy, and I don't think Lux did enough of both of that to really win over the crowd of the viewers. Like, yeah, like no disrespect, but you're talking to idiots, so they're looking for you. They're like, that's why I said, damn, this battle rap shit has really come down to literally idiots sitting at home like, nah, this nigga way more gangster than this nigga. He won. Like, that's the conversation. Like, dead ass. Like, nah, the way Geechee bitched this nigga, I'm like, what are you talking about bitching? They're on stage. They're not even allowed to fight. So how can anybody get bitched? Like, they're literally paid not to fight.
But that's also what that is also points in battle rap. And
yeah,
that's probably where my opinion on this comes from, because like when I look at specific like beefs when it comes to rap, you get what I'm saying? Like when it comes to like two niggas on stage battle rapping, I truly believe that most of the points comes from bitching the other person. It doesn't even come from being a better rapper a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's
you get what I'm saying.
Then what's the point of watching battle rap? Then let's go. This is the battle. Then what's the point of watching battle rap?
You're right.
There's no point,
and that sucks. And
there's no point.
They should actually turn the stakes up, which is why like niggas like battles like Jazz and Gaddis and Pat Stay and Real Sick, because like, or like usually what I've realized from when you guys talk about battle rap is that most people like the newer battlers because they're trying shit. They want to put some new shit out there that makes niggas want to probably follow this trend instead of the other trend.
Right.
Niggas actually put punchies together for real, like, and schemes
within the gangster shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like the best battles will always be like the newer and underdog battles.
Yeah.
The battles that people don't really care about because those people have something to prove.
Yeah.
And then when we look at the big,
like the cream rise to the top, we ain't talk about Serving Calico because there's no point.
Yeah.
Two really good fucking battle rappers, but one of them just can't beat the other one.
Yeah.
Because he is superior.
Yeah. And the other one's lazy.
Period. Like, niggas been living off of like, I'm related to my dad was in BMF for mad long. And like, Pat Stay and Real Sick, those are two good ass, even though Real Sick's a rook, like those are two good ass battlers that put on a hell of a performance. Nobody really like, I wouldn't say nobody failed. Like a nigga,
but that's
a nigga is better than him.
But sometimes you see the urgency when somebody feels like they already have it compared to like when niggas feel like they gotta do what they gotta do.
Sir feel like he got something to prove right now, so he on the tear.
When you look at those two battles that I just named in particular, those are niggas that don't battle. When was the last time Surf battled?
He just battled John about a month ago.
Exactly, a month ago though. Not fucking 2 weeks ago.
Nah.
When was the last time Calico battled?
Probably Hitman before that. A little while ago. Yeah.
Pat Stay hasn't battled in what, 6 months?
Last time he battled was K-Shine, and that was months ago.
Exactly. And Real Sick ain't battled since.
Real Sick battled about a month ago.
Like a month ago. At the shit where Reed and Mook battled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these is niggas that's taking time. Like
but
these
even
shit is like prize fights. Nigga is not having 4 prize fights in a month.
That's facts.
Yeah, true.
That's facts.
So why the fuck are you gonna have 4 prize fights in a month?
All right, so Til Death aside, right? Loaded Lux and DNA been beefing, right? And Lux told DNA pretty much, you not on my level. Right? That's what he told DNA. He just lost to Geechee though. Do he have to battle DNA now? Because DNA is better than Geechee.
I think saying he was not on his level was just disrespectful in general. So
You might got to do it.
He might got to see DNA, bro. And DNA can rap and do what Geechee does in terms of shake a fucking room.
It's a fact.
Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux is my favorite battle rapper. You drop the ball versus Geechee Gotti, you got shit to prove. Let's move on to the Stephen A shit.
All right, so Stephen A and Jay Will got into a heated argument about how Stephen A don't put the fire under white men. Like, why are you putting the fire in the black men and not putting the fire in the white men? And here's what Stephen A had to do to deflect. And I will say deflect because I've already watched this clip. What he did to deflect.
I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again. Yeah, let's do it.
Also, your man's Toupee, aka Jason Whitlock.
My guy.
He was right about a situation. So I'm just saying. So all right. So put this a little bit the fuller screen.
All right, hold on. Got
so
you
I
right
can
now.
play this so everybody can see it.
All right, go ahead.
So we pick it up. Jay Williams still here with us, and we were talking about the double standard for Kyrie Irving versus Aaron Rodgers on their unvaccinated
Double standard.
status. Stephen A, we'll start with you.
First of all,
Turn
what I
it
would say
up.
to my brother Jay, who I love, is this. You know what? You can stop being that damn sensitive when it comes to Kyrie Irving because you ain't got too much sympathy. You ain't got too much sympathy. You ain't got too much sympathy, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why he come at him like
Nobody
that?
has let Aaron Rodgers off the hook. It just happened. It just happened.
What you
The
mean?
first day, we've all had an
He said it
opportunity
just
to talk
happened?
about it. And damn it, before he's had a chance to pass gas, we said, yo, you a liar. You know, and people are speculating, wait, we got to find out the protocols because it looked like you should be suspended. I mean, damn, it just happened. That's number one. And the heat ain't going to subside. They going to come at Aaron Rodgers because millions of people are offended by what he tried.
This is not the
to
clip
pull.
you sent me,
Okay,
but
that's number
Nah.
one. Number two.
We got to watch that one.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
The
Let's
other one.
get back to him. Because you see, I'm getting sick of all of
We got to
the
see
noise
Stephen A get
about
his ass
Kyrie
lit.
Irving. He
Pause.
victim.
Yeah, because this is the one where they kind of indoctrinate the history of what's going on.
It is. Where is it? There it is.
The
Stephen A
third
explains
one?
why Aaron Rodgers vaccination status different from Kyrie Irving's situation. That one.
How does the Rodgers situation compare to Kyrie's?
Okay,
It doesn't. They are drastically different.
it's true.
Aaron Rodgers is exponentially worse.
I'll be right back.
There was not only a lie, there was
It's true,
an
though.
intent to lie.
Yes.
And it just a couple of things for you, Stephen A. Because
go, Jay Will.
We obviously have this gripe. I have this gripe with you. Because
It's both of us.
yeah, it's fine. I wrote down some things that you said here.
Sure.
So 3.5 weeks ago, you said it amounts to betrayal for Kyrie. You said, quote, flat out stupid as relates to what he's doing. Quote, bad teammate. Quote, selfish. October 16th on CNN. To the hell with you. You say all these things about Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving was very upfront and honest about what his situation was. He wasn't jeopardizing anybody else. He didn't put anybody else on the Brooklyn Nets and their team at risk. When he was allowed to be around the team, he had his mask on. He abided by all the rules. But he was subject to mass criticism by you, animated criticism by you. And then I'm in a green room, and I watch you, and I see your points that you had against Aaron Rodgers, and I appreciate the stance by calling him a liar. I just didn't feel the same venom. I didn't feel the same energy that was associated with Kyrie Irving. And a part of me wonders, why? How come you don't hold Aaron Rodgers to the same, who lied?
Light his ass
who
up.
lied on national, looked reporters in the eye and said, yeah, I'm immunized.
Okay.
Why not? I don't understand that.
I can answer it. You ready?
Yes.
Well, first of all,
I came here to hear your answer.
Okay, well, first of all, number one, I wasn't sitting across from you talking about Aaron Rodgers. I was sitting across from Bart Scott and Dan Orlovsky, who both agreed with me. You and I were arguing, so that might have had something to do with my intensity level.
Okay.
To answer that question.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, let's go down the list about what I'm saying because, again, I've been on the record. Aaron Rodgers is a liar. Aaron Rodgers is suspended. Period. I don't know how much stronger I can be than that.
Okay.
Now, that's number three.
I heard Bart say he should be suspended. I heard you tack on that. I didn't heard you leave.
All right.
No, I hear you, but listen to me.
Right.
When you set arguments now, when you feel
My
so
little
passionate
brother's
about
in the
something,
most
you'll
watching
say,
the
"Well, he
battles
should be
right now."
suspended."
No. What I'm saying to you is that you and I were getting into an intense argument. Bart Scott, myself, and Dan Orlovsky were agreeing with one another. So what I'm saying is the level of
You on
intensity,
deck,
which
bro.
is what you brought up, since you were questioning my lack of intensity.
Yes.
I'm telling you why. Now I'm back with you again. Do I sound like I sound with Bart?
It sounds like you're passionate now, like you care.
Because I'm sitting across from you. So again, to make my point,
What does that mean?
I feel that way about Aaron Rodgers. But let me tell you what the difference is, because you and I, see, this is where everybody gets confused about. They act like we talking about the vaccine. No, we weren't talking about it. The argument was, and to some degree it has something to do with the vaccine. Do I believe that Kyrie Irving owes Kevin Durant and James Harden them to be there? You damn right.
Listen, this is when the
That's where
bias
you and
slips
I
out.
agree. I mean, disagree. Because Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and James Harden are in Brooklyn because of Kyrie Irving. You know this. You know this. You know this.
Go ahead.
Kevin Durant, they can lie all they want. They can say whatever they want to say. Kevin Durant and them boys led folks to believe they were going to the Knicks.
Here we go.
To the
The bias.
Kyrie Irving is the one that was like, oh, let's make our own legacy. Let's do this. Now, I understand it wasn't a pandemic at that particular moment in time. I understand that a pandemic changes the course of things. But what I'm also saying is there's a whole bunch of people that didn't want to take the vaccine for the Brooklyn Nets. There's a whole bunch of people that didn't want to subject themselves to that. But they said, yo, we came here trying to win a chip. This is what we're trying to do. So my position, not yours, my position is, since you're the one that got them there, you should be riding right there with them. That's my position.
Okay.
The other point that I'm making is this, and I stand by this. And there are a lot of people that have called and been in support of Kyrie Irving, and I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is not exponentially worse, because let me be clear, I agree with you with that. Aaron Rodgers is worse because he lied and Kyrie was honest.
Yes.
He lied and Kyrie was honest.
Yes.
And Kyrie was honest. But that's not my point. My point is, this is the first discussion I'm having about comparing the two. I'm not saying that Aaron Rodgers is not worse than Kyrie, but what I am saying about Kyrie also is that last several years, this brother want to show up to work when he want to show up to work. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse not to show up to work. I believe, Jay, let me put this, Jay.
Don't go there. Don't do this.
This is how I feel. You said it. This is how I feel. I believe if it wasn't the vaccine, it'd be something else that got Kyrie Irving.
Oh my God, he's
That's what I
on
believe.
deck.
I got evidence though, and you do too. Yes, you do.
Of past behavior?
Yes. Yes.
Was Kyrie Irving available last year in the playoffs before he got hurt?
In the playoffs, I'm not talking playoffs. He was available in the playoffs. He was available in the playoffs, yes. He was available in the playoffs.
Okay.
He wants to come to work when he wants to come to work. You were at Brooklyn last night, right?
I was there.
at Brooklyn. I was at the game last night too, right? Yeah. How we feel about that crowd? Don't you feel like it's dead up in there compared to the Garden?
Definitely
Don't you
different.
feel it's definitely different? You know what? Let me tell you, Kyrie could change that because he's a showstopper. He's box office.
Okay.
But you know what? How many games that brother's missed?
Oh my God.
Come back for me for a second, because I don't want to go off on a tangent on this subject.
I'm
Number
going
one,
to answer your question on the intensity. All right.
Devontae Adams, you don't think he's relying upon Aaron Rodgers to do the right thing? The same accountability that you have Kyrie to Kevin Durant and James Harden? Aaron Jones, wait, Tom, let me finish. Aaron Jones, you don't think he wants to win a Super Bowl?
That's not a discussion, because I agree with you.
Okay.
I said Aaron Rodgers is a liar. He should be suspended. He's lying.
Wait, in Aaron Rodgers' defense, we, the media, did not know, but his teammates did.
I understand that.
I just want
He's
to
on
make sure.
deck.
So they knew that.
I don't even know if they knew.
Devontae Adams and Aaron
I
Jones.
don't even know if they
People
knew.
knew that he was
Oh
unvaccinated
my
within the
God.
organization. Yes, they knew.
See,
Okay.
this
I
is.
didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's fine. Thank you for clarifying that.
Well, you want to go? You want
No,
me
go
to
ahead, go ahead, go.
Dan, you want to jump in here?
I'm sorry, I didn't know Dan was there. My fault, Dan. I'm so
good,
locked in
Jay.
here.
You're good, Jay. I think that the word Jay used, accountability, does matter here. Jay, are you more upset that he didn't get the vaccine, or are you more upset that he said he's immunized?
No, the vaccination aspect of this, that's not a problem with me at all. Like,
So
that's
what
his, that's
you're
his choice.
saying since he said
Oh, this nigga's
immunized,
on dick.
That's your
Yes.
issue?
Yes,
Yeah.
because immunized would imply that you are vaccinated when that is
Yeah.
not the case.
Stupid
Yeah,
bitch.
so I said this in the first hour, Jay. I need to hear from Aaron. Like, I need to hear why he used that phrasing in that moment. Because if the team knew that he was not vaccinated, and the NFL knew that he was not vaccinated, and the organization did, then why did he?
No, why
use that
nobody said
phrasing?
this
I
about
need to do
Kyrie?
that.
I need to hear
I'll
from
be honest with
Kyrie.
you guys, I don't know exactly what NFL players can and cannot do
Wow.
when it comes to vaccine and not vaccinated
Wow.
status, because it's not
Now
my
niggas don't
responsibility to know
know.
right now. I'm not an NFL player.
Wow.
I don't know if protocol was broken. I'm being dead honest with you.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if
Did you see this nigga, Jay?
I'm out. I'm leaving.
As an unvaccinated.
He's like, you dead ass. All right, let's talk about it now.
Dan Orlovsky is a real.
Yeah, he's sucking on something. He's sucking on something.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers' dick. But
What the fuck? That was crazy. That's a crazy clip.
see the Stephen A. shit is like it's so like convoluted.
It's so convoluted. Yeah, you talk about it. I would like to hear your opinion. This is crazy because I have opinions, but let's hear yours.
I mean, y'all kind of know my opinion. We've spoken about Kyrie mad times over the last year. Like,
well, not even Kyrie, just Stephen A's, because that's who we talking about, really. Like, just Stephen A. What he's doing right now.
Well, what they were talking about right there, what I believe Jay was referring to was an episode of First Take when the question was asked, like, does Kyrie owe like James Harden and Kevin Durant, like, does he owe them to be there type shit? And Stephen A. said, yeah, that day. I think he just doubled down on that, yeah.
Yeah, he did double down.
I don't 100% disagree with him.
With Stephen A?
Like, I don't 100% disagree with Kyrie owes them to be there. I don't 100% disagree with that. I don't agree with his end goal point. Like how he got there, that's a convoluted issue. He has issues with Kyrie showing up to work.
Yeah.
This is on record.
Yeah.
I have issues with Kyrie showing up to work.
Do
this
you?
is also on record. Yes, I've said that on here.
Yeah, Palmer said this mad times.
I'm fucking around.
Every team that Kyrie's ever been on, like literally,
like,
Palmer said that.
Like we've had this issue since you were a teenager.
He has injury issues, guys.
But
he was not the fuck. Just going to Duke, yo, bro. Let's say maybe even did he even get surgery?
Listen.
That year?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this. Trey is more on the let's find a middle ground. I'm more on the other side. Fuck work, nigga. Like you don't need to be there when you don't want to be there.
That's when you didn't work for this job your whole life.
That's true. But fuck it.
Still, look. Let me tell you something.
Fuck it.
Let me tell you something.
That's like,
hold on. Let me break it down for you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me break it down for you, my nigga. How many games Kyrie played for Duke?
7.
Okay. What number did he go in the draft?
1.
All right. So we know Kyrie knows he's that good to not have to play in his amateur year, and then go
national championship that year. Duke fan Trey.
I'm a Kyrie fan before I'm a Duke fan.
You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. Because Kyrie wasn't even born when you became a Duke fan, nigga.
We'd love to see it. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, as much
you so good,
let me tell you. Let me tell you
time.
how deep my Duke fanhood goes. I was just happy Kyrie went there, so I can say Kyrie went to Duke. I didn't think he would play a game for us, bro.
Y'all niggas went from natty championship contenders to just another good team in the mix.
Yeah, you know, the other niggas, they D1 recruits too. Shit.
Yo, this is what Kyrie did. He played the 7 games. He got out, and he looked at these niggas and said, y'all niggas need to go just figure out who gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Did you? No, wait. No. Did y'all see what he did in those 7 games, though?
It was amazing. It
was Reggie Bush at USC.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't need, I think, no, in real shit, I even think they were like, yo, we're putting this nigga on ice until the draft.
Yo,
there's no need for him to play.
That.
That's what I personally believe. No funny shit. And I think now, you got to understand, Kyrie has had the Kyrie exception since he was drafted in the NBA. Whenever, as dominant as James Wiseman was, his collegiate year. He didn't go number 1, did he?
It was only 4 games. What he did?
He went number 1?
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, so
Hold
James
on.
Wiseman is the
Hold on.
only other cat to do that, and James Wiseman was just as dominant as Kyrie.
But
So
hey.
certain niggas get those looks, man.
But listen to this. Listen to this. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, you know, a lot of niggas work with these cats allegedly, and a lot of niggas they got the connection.
I lied. James Wiseman went number 2.
Okay, so Kyrie's
But
the
boy,
last nigga
hold
to
on.
never even like.
Really, for real.
Yeah.
But like,
Games,
I'm just saying.
Number 2 is still.
It's still that's still crazy. That's still crazy.
I'm
For a
saying,
big man,
James
too.
James Wiseman might be a part of this. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly. The niggas that have connections work with these niggas.
and that's why he couldn't play too, because it was something with his connections, right?
And yes, but this is what I'm saying. Like, allegedly, niggas who are, they're that good, allegedly, you would be on their side and tell these niggas, stop doing that, allegedly.
Mhm.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that seems like a great investment.
Nigga
of
said,
some sort.
nigga went to Kyrie and said, our ankle hurt. Kyrie's like, what? Our ankle
ankle hurt.
hurt.
And then Kyrie was like, listen, our ankle hurt.
Our ankle hurt?
Yeah.
Our ankle hurt.
Our ankle
Oh,
hurt.
our ankle hurt.
Our ankle hurt.
Our
Okay,
ankle
our
hurt.
ankle hurt.
Our
Our ankle hurt. Okay,
Our ankle hurt. God.
Ankle hurt.
God.
Bad.
Our ankle hurt. Niggas know.
Our ankle hurt. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guess what? Allegedly, Coach K gonna be like,
I'm be
number
honest
one
here.
already.
I'm be honest here. If we're gonna be honest here, we being honest here. Honestly, I don't know, man. I think playing 3 seasons with the King kind of gives you this kind of leeway in life.
Yeah. True. You think he went to Coach K and he was like, yo, Coach, we got to talk. And he sat down, Coach, and he said, Coach, our ankle hurt. Coach was like, our ankle hurt? What are you talking about?
He was like, listen, Coach K,
Coach.
Coach K, our ankle hurt. And then Coach K
He
was
said,
like, our ankle hurt.
our ankle hurts.
He was like, our ankle hurt.
All right, Kyrie. Okay, Kyrie. How long will our ankle hurt? Coach, our ankle gonna be hurt, Coach. Damn.
Oh, well, I guess that our ankle is hurt.
You did your job here. We already got our recruits coming next year.
Thank you.
Appreciate
They love you.
They love
They
you, by the
wanna
way.
be you.
They want to
They
be you.
wanna be you.
They want to be you. Hope your ankle gets better, Kyrie. You've done enough. You've done enough.
Bro, again, we know everyone's in on it.
Everybody.
Like, we know everyone's in on it.
Everybody.
From honestly, from beyond that to even now, where like there's NBA podcasts where they like
hint at it.
everyone just explains everything. Like Kwame Brown said it best. I'm not saying your ankle should hurt, but
Your ankle
your
should.
ankle should hurt. And that hat, like nigga. Here we go. Here's the greatest shit. Allegedly, as regular people, we can find doctors that will tell us that we have certain aches and pains.
Mm-hmm.
So things can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And like, not me, but other niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But, and this is as regular people. Imagine if you're a millionaire. So just take with that what you will.
Take with that what
Like,
you will. Like there's certain doctors I can just call and get a doctor's note.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I'm just saying, like, as people who are not NBA phenoms or NBA, who are, when you really look at any athlete, that's an investment.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sure they good.
Mm-hmm.
That's an investment.
Mm-hmm.
So they play 7 games, average 35 points. You might think after 7 games, our ankle hurt.
Our ankle hurt.
Because we got to get you to the league, bitch.
Yep.
That's where the money's at. Oh, and we're not saying Kyrie did that, because what the fuck?
Nigga,
What would we look like?
yo, I think it's
Like,
so
what the
funny
hell?
too when like the booster conversations, because the booster conversations, they gotta be mad real, right? So Kyrie's like, yo, I don't want my ankle to be hurt, man. I want to play. All right, so tomorrow you got a game against Zabumafu State. Who's their starting lineup?
Oh, it's me, you, Palm.
Okay, let's say your ankle hurts till next year, and your first game is, say, I don't know, what, the Warriors? What's the Warriors starting lineup? That was just Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, right? You know their names, though. Okay, I ankle hurt.
My ankle fucking hurt.
I ankle hurt.
My ankle hurt.
I ain't gonna tell you this again. Let me take this hoodie off. It's getting hot.
All right, bet. So, hilariously enough, this could go into a real somebody's ankle hurt.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna talk about Sarver, Robert.
Let's
Sarver.
get into this. Let's
into this. I'm gonna share my screen because I have the.
You right, Snacks. That 1 year rule is bullshit.
It is.
Bullshit.
Here's the real our ankle hurt. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it while it's up.
All right.
And I'll read as Sarver. I don't know what Sarver sounds like, but I'm gonna make a fake voice. After the loss, Suns majority owner Robert Sarver entered the coach's locker room, Watson told ESPN. You know, why does Draymond Green get to run around and say nigga? Sarver, who is white, allegedly said, repeating the N-word several times in a row. You can't say that, Watson, who is black and Hispanic, told Sarver. Why? Sarver replied. Draymond says nigga. You can't fucking say that. Watson said again. Boom. Here's the next one. Sarver once used the N-word when trying to explain to a staffer why he preferred hiring Lindsey Hunter over Dan Marley as head coach in 2013. According to a high-level executive who heard the remark, Hunter was a first-year Suns player development coordinator while Marley was in his 5th year as a Suns associate head coach. These niggas need a nigga. Sarver told the staffer of his largely black team, according to executives.
I don't think that one was malicious.
Before we go, I'm gonna agree with you, but we're gonna continue. When the Suns were recruiting free agent LaMarcus Aldridge in the summer of 2015, the team knew that Aldridge had young children in Texas and that playing near them was appealing. During the recruitment, Sarver remarked to 2 basketball operations staffers that the Suns needed to have local strippers impregnated by NBA players so that those players would have children in Phoenix area and feel obliged to be closer to them, giving the Suns a potential edge in free agency, the now former staffer said. God damn it.
That's racist. I think that's ingenuity.
Oh my God.
We gotta talk honestly about this.
Okay. The one honest thing I will say 100%. These niggas need a nigga. I'm gonna be real.
That's insight.
Crazy sentence from a white man. But
genius insight.
That is how BLM believes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. Let's take this into real consideration.
Diversity, I said.
People believe that there should be diversity, and this is how they speak. We're not saying that they should speak like this, but we're saying that this was less. It was harmful, but it was less harmful than it usually is. Mm-hmm. In all the other situations where he was just like, why is Draymond saying nigga? Like, he's fucking bugging. But in this situation, these niggas need a nigga. Let's be real.
I love it.
Niggas need a nigga.
Niggas need a nigga.
Niggas do need a nigga to teach them.
As a racist, you have to understand how ingenuine that is to say, I don't even like niggas, but I understand niggas to know they need niggas. Y'all ask for empathy from white people.
Is he one of the first based racists of all time? He's a based racist.
The base racist is fire.
When I say he's a based racist, is because like he also I think he wanted to continue black families just in a bad way.
Yeah, just in a and we have to be honest here. True or false? NBA players do have an affinity for fornicating with strippers.
I don't. He actually might have been on to very creative free agent tactics.
But here's the thing. That he also put us onto that we should pay attention to. Brittany Renner has been in the news. What the fuck did Michael Jordan do? Did Michael Jordan set up PJ Washington? Let's talk about it. This is the question I was gonna ask y'all, because now that this information has come out about, like, oh man, maybe if they fuck the strippers and get pregnant, they'll stay here.
I mean,
I think there's a part of it where the NBA owners are setting up their players, boy, and I believe it.
Bruh,
I believe it.
There's not a. He just admitted, like, yo, we need to get some strippers in here to get these niggas to come here. So find the fucking strippers for the niggas and find a black coach. Find some strippers. Because here's the thing also. Again, we did it true or false. Do NBA players have an affinity for fornicating with strippers? We all agreed. True. Right? So look. So by him saying let's find strippers, he's being proactive, because what's going to happen? They're going to find strippers to be baby mamas anyway. So why not have them chosen for them ahead of time if y'all going to do this anyway?
But here's another thing that somebody Batmaned out, and I was just like, this is fucking crazy. Do you remember that story of those shorties on the No Jumper podcast talking about how they had a train ran on them by the Phoenix Suns players?
Yes. I mean,
Sarver, he be moving in mysterious ways. That's crazy.
Listen, taking it back to slavery, how they used to treat the house niggas. They used to bring them inside, get them a little kiati. The rules still apply.
I got a
Why would the rules not apply?
The rules still apply. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking wild. We figured it out. We need to save our brothers somehow. We can't all save them. But we need to find their families.
Black people need to stop looking at white people for calling us racist for acknowledging the shit we already do. If it's racist to call us out for it, maybe it's stupid to do. Have we ever thought about things that way? I think we need to start looking at things, as they are. If we out here doing stupid shit like getting strippers pregnant, we can't get mad at somebody saying, hey, maybe we should get some strippers, being that they like to get strippers pregnant. That is not racist.
I mean,
it's racist, but
look at them and be like, wow,
we got to have some accountability here.
We also have to have accountability. But at the same time, I think the part that I maybe won't agree with is that these older niggas who know how the game goes will never put the young niggas on to how the game goes. So, like, it does really also fall on our shoulders to make sure that these young niggas know that, nigga, maybe if you meet a stripper,
don't raw pickle.
Just get her pregnant. Yeah, you shouldn't raw pickle her or even get her pregnant, like, without knowing who she is as a person.
I don't like having to take accountability for other people's stupidity.
Yeah.
Because me as a child, I didn't need old heads to let me know not to impregnate the stripper.
Yeah, but even then, that
man.
Nah.
You can't keep letting niggas off the hook for being stupid.
They adults.
That's egregious as fuck in itself. Because that's just keep letting the nigga think he could just continuously be stupid because nobody's told him to be smart. Like, nah, nigga, nobody gotta tell you to be smart. Be fucking smart.
No, that's not how shit works, though. That's not how people learn. Like, if people don't tell you to be smart, you're not gonna be smart. Like, if you don't hear it enough, you're never gonna be smart.
Yes,
like, that's a real thing.
And you gotta, and the other part is, here's the thing is, I agree with both of y'all, because there is understanding that if you're not, like, you do have some accountability. At a certain age, these men are of age, and they've been of fucking age for years. So they talk about fucking with their homeboys, and we all know about strippers and shit like that at a very young age, being that we're black men and we kind of grow a little faster than other people. We know that. Now, if they don't have that, that's different. Where they enter a brand new world where they've never heard of strippers before, or they've never heard "don't marry the hoes" and the regular teachings of men.
True.
So it's like, are we saying that they have not had any of that, even though they're of fucking age at this point? Like, if they were,
no,
if they were 13, 14, 15, 16, that's different. 17, 18, you kind of start experiencing life a little bit more, especially when you're in that area, because now you're fielding college offers and shit like that. So you know the game a little bit. They're offering you cheeks and ass and shit like that. So you know of escorts and shit like that they'll bring to you and offer you when you do go on these things. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I feel like they do have some accountability and some don't have that guidance. So I'm in the middle. Like, there's grace, but there's also like, my nigga, like,
I
you may
agree.
not have known, but nigga, deep down you knew better.
Yeah.
You knew better.
Did. Yeah, that ass.
You
And
knew
you
better.
probably did have people telling you, but my only other issue with things like that is like, this was my initial like argument about PJ Washington, right?
Mhm.
Because I don't have like OD grace for PJ Washington, but I do have a bit of grace when it comes to him because like, you were 20, you know enough, my nigga. Like, you've been in college, you've been in high school, you've been that nigga. Like, I'm sure you had bad shorties on you, but even then, I'm still sure that there were people around you telling you not to do specific shit, and you was just like, I'm the breadwinner, so fuck y'all. And that happens a lot. So you have to take responsibility for that part of it, because I'm sure now that he's sad, he's talking to the niggas who told him like, yo, you are bugging, and they like, see, I told you. Like, see, I told, because that always happens. Like, when you don't listen to, like, and at the end of the day, like, whether you don't want to hear it or not, like,
You gotta listen.
nigga, when you're wrong, you're wrong. You have
gotta
to
listen.
listen.
You
Like,
gotta listen.
you have to listen. Like, and that's the thing about being wrong and strong. Like, a lot of niggas don't want to agree that
It kind of goes.
they didn't listen in that moment.
It kind of goes into the conversation I was having this week, like, about dudes and like that whole trap and shit. Like, we're of age now where this is just common knowledge. Where it's like, no, my nigga, you going in raw, she may or may not keep the baby. We don't. It's not like
We never know.
It's not like we never know what comes from that. We all know what comes from
No,
that.
I'm saying we never know what she's gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's up to her.
Yeah, it's up to her. We never know what she's gonna do. So you raw in that, and what do you mean she trapped you, nigga? Ain't nobody told you to fucking go in that raw at all.
Right.
So men, I think at some point as men, like, we do kind of give each other grace, like, oh, he maybe didn't know, but there's a lot of accountability as men, because there's a
has to
lot
be
of
a
shit
lot.
we do know and we ignore because we get horny. That's simply it. Like, that Brittany Renner probably had some good vagina, and he probably was
And
rawing
he was
it.
like in it.
And he was rawing
And
it.
he was gonna
and you
marry
know how,
her
and
with
you
some
know if
crazy
it's
shit.
good and it's raw, you don't want
They
to
with
pull
it.
out. You
Yeah.
don't want to. You know how it goes.
And
Shit
then
gets
he
heated
was
a
gonna
moment.
marry her, so he thought like, oh, this is lit. Like, we lit. Like,
Yeah.
And then even then, it's like, nigga, yeah, you have to take accountability because you rawed it. Nigga.
And you know
rawed
his
it.
ego was roaring because he's like, I'm an NBA player. I got the power in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this on lock. Like,
I could do whatever.
I'm the
She's
one who
mine,
locked
like,
it down as an NBA player. Like, he
she's
probably felt,
mine.
yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
probably felt like. And
like-
like, nope, sorry, young champ. It's just your turn.
That's literally kind of why he's crying right now. And this will be Colton being honest. Nigga, you are only crying because you believe that was yours. Like, this is mine. This is the only thing that's here for me. I have a kid with her. Like, it's lit. It's just me and her. And then, nigga, no, you wasn't the one.
Nope.
And that's why you're crying the way you're crying right now. I'm not talking about like you wanting to see your kid, because that's a whole different thing. But like, you're literally only crying because you felt like this was a situation that you would be locked in because you're you. And that is an ego thing, and you will have to take responsibility for that. Like, because again, this is I'm a nigga with no kids. So like, I will never be. As a nigga that doesn't have money, nigga, nigga, what the fuck? So you with a nigga with money, you made the crazy decision.
You made a
the
wild
real
decision.
crazy decision. As the nigga with bread,
Yep.
I would believe you would make better decisions than me. But at the same time, you were 20. I was 20 at a point, but nigga, I didn't have bread.
Right.
But even then, even the points when I was getting bread, I still wasn't like, yeah, I'm finna go reckless. No, because I had a different upbringing than this nigga did.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? At 20, it was still like, all right, I know I might like her or find her attractive, but I should protect myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, every guys know those.
Children, it's just you got to be safe. Everyone got to be safe.
Everybody has to talk, man. Everybody has to talk. So there's some accountability somewhere. You're an NBA player. As an NBA player, and if you have black parents, they're definitely having this conversation with you. If they're not, they're extremely irresponsible and have not prepared you for life. And that happens a lot. So that's why I'm like, there's grace for it, but at the same time, bro.
Only grace I'll give niggas is because I've never made decisions as a millionaire.
Yep. Facts. And that is a big part of it. And I would truly believe that like their egos are so big that even if they have big homies that are gonna be like, don't do that, they're like, nigga, I make way more money than you.
How you gonna tell me I can afford it? I can afford it.
And I was talking to my mom about this, right? Mm-hmm. So I was telling my mom, like, my mom was just like, I'm just so blessed to have like 3 sons and everybody just listen to me. Mm-hmm. Right? And I was just like, lit. But if any of us would have made more money than y'all at any point, even though like I know us, like we have our own like, but I love my family.
Same.
So like, no matter how much money I make, I'm gonna make sure that they make, they have money. Right. I always give them and shit. I'll never really diss them. But I know that there's other niggas that like, they would get bread. And then their parents would be like, "You're making bad decisions," and they'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my face! I'm making money."
Yeah, like you don't got no bread.
Real thing.
You don't got no bread, like, brokey.
So I believe I was telling my me, my mom, and my little brothers we was talking about PJ Washington, and like I remember being like, I'm not on his side because I truly believe his whole life has been I'm making more money than everyone else, so I know what I'm doing, and that's always a mistake.
Always a mistake.
Especially when you're like 17, nigga. Like even if you're Mr. Basketball at 17,
or even like when you nice at ball in high school, you already know how the joints is on you. You feel me? So like you got a little bit more experience than other people. So it's like you
pretending like you, and even if you a shy nigga, right?
Don't lie.
You still kind of know how life is going. As a shy nigga, you still know what life. As a shy nigga, that's always been like kind of like I always knew I was attractive. So it was just like, nigga, like come on, my nigga, stop pretending, nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Like you not. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, you bugging out. You bugging out.
You acting weird.
Why you acting weird to us? All right, what else is on the docket?
Nah, that was probably like the last thing. Oh no, the last thing on the docket was I'm gonna go on a little rant about this, and then you could jump in. But there is a weird area of politics right now where one side either forgives Democrats for whatever they do because they believe Republicans are gonna stop them from whatever they're doing.
Right.
And I truly believe that is such a stupid fucking stance to stand on. To be like a person that's like, well, when a Democrat tries to do something, the Republicans stop them, so we should keep just voting for them. Because, again, if you look at the grand scheme of things and how things fucking work, Democrats are going to keep getting voted in and keep doing the bare minimum and keep getting shut down when they do the bare minimum because that's what they want to do. Yeah. Because like we talk about bipartisanship and like that is literally how our government works. As much as we might not agree and like the people on the ground are like we are either conservative or liberal, in the fucking actual government, them niggas are literally a bipartisanship. It's like, yeah, we work together. Like, y'all
They
shut our
homies.
shits down so we could look like we're the rebels, and then
Yeah.
we shut y'all crazy shit down so we could look like the heroes. And like, we have to stop giving Democrats a fucking like
Pass.
crutch
Yeah.
and like a pass in like all of this like political shit. Like, I feel like we do that way too much. Like, y'all already booed me off the stage when I told y'all we need to be on Joe Biden's ass when he first got fucking elected.
I got in
y'all
trouble
told
for that
me
too.
they told me that we have to give him 100 days. And then after 100 days, when I was asking y'all what he did after 100 days, no one answered. So like, it's just like one of those things where it's like, why should we let up on niggas that's not doing nothing? And then, even then, right? Even then, beyond Democrat, Republican shit, why can't we not vote somebody else in to see what happens?
Right.
I'm just saying, like, and the whole like just giving Democrats a fucking place to just make as many mistakes or be hated on as much as possible when they want to, when that's obviously their fucking plan, is some dumb shit. Like, it's the dumbest shit that we could ever do. And like, there's another half of it where the other side is Joe Biden is doing so little that everyone is saying Trump will be the greatest like presidential like decision. And I'm just like, yo, guys, I don't think you guys realize what bipartisanship means. Like, both sides are actually the same niggas. Like, and they're just doing it in different capacities. The one thing I will say about Trump is Trump cares about money. So we would get more bread.
Yeah,
but
because he know we're gonna give it right back to the economy. So, like, for me, what I noticed for me is the difference between Republicans and Democrats is like Democrats are more so just shills for the corporate entity, and Republicans are like, we just work together, like we get bread together. Y'all not about to tell us what to do. We gonna get bread. Like, if y'all are doing shit where y'all fucking with my bread, we on y'all ass. You get what I'm saying?
Joe,
but they all about the money. They don't give a fuck about people. You feel what I'm saying?
What you just said about niggas knowing that niggas gonna put it right back into the economy, isn't that? And I don't want to sound like a Trump supporter at all, but isn't that the sign of a good economy? People making money and then some.
Democrats are see what Democrats don't get is like they're like, all right, just keep everybody poor and make sure the corporates just get their money out the gate.
While it do sound good, at the end of the day, like, people that look like us will never get the ultimate bad
from politics.
Ever.
Fuck no. From politics, hell no.
Never from politics, and that's why like we're at a point right now where it's like, if we fuck with any side, we look like suckers. Because like, we're never gonna get the most out of being a Republican or out of being a fucking Democrat. You get what I'm saying? So like, the only shit that sucks out of this is that like, when you bring up the person who might actually bring a change, they already put mad propaganda and shit in place to stop that person from being the person.
Oh yeah, I know what point I want to make. Yeah, I know what, but that's the point I wanted to make. I think, and also like the voting base of Democrats are very like ahistorical about the mistakes they make. So for example, when we talk about Biden, people are like, oh, he wasn't the first choice. We just wanted him so he could beat Trump. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, y'all are lying because we have to vote for a primary. And y'all chose Biden over Bernie Sanders' policies. Like, y'all,
I remember when niggas was pushing Bernie crazy.
You get what I'm saying? I was like, y'all actively did that. And because of that, y'all got somebody that beat Trump but doesn't do anything for you.
I feel like people don't understand the gravity that they held during the most important times,
which is the primaries.
Which is what I will say is during the primaries where
and local elections.
there was specific people. It was just like, yo, nigga, Bernie, honestly, 100% honestly, Bernie was the only decision for real. After Bernie kind of got out of there, I was like, fuck, I guess I gotta fall in line with the Elizabeth Warren shit to see what the fuck she's doing. Because she's the only other kind of militant person. But I already could tell from when I was just like, I'm gonna fuck with Elizabeth Warren. I was like, fuck, damn, she's falling in line with the Biden shit. And she immediately fell in line with the Biden shit when she lost. And I was just like, fuck, all right. Cool. Bernie's the only person.
Yeah.
Like Bernie's literally the only person. And like from there, like I told you guys, everyone keeps trying to use Bernie's age as like why you can't
And
vote
look
for
at
him.
Biden right
But
now.
all these niggas are old ass bitches. Trump is an old bitch. Biden is an old bitch, and y'all really tried to push Bernie as being the angry old man because he actually stood for things that meant things that wanted people, and he was there in the beginning. So it was just like, yo, what do y'all really want? Because I do remember every Democratic person who tried to run for president was like, Biden is the person, don't go for Bernie.
Yep.
And I was just like, why y'all all wild like this?
Why y'all being like that? And I agree. You said you're saying it all. I don't really have much to add besides facts. Like, I mean, I personally have removed myself from politics in general. I think it's very clear that the whole political game is corrupt, and the government isn't for American people. Like, and American people need to take their power in their hands and challenge their government. But until we're ready to do that, we're bullshitting as a people, and we're fucking our kids and our kids over because we want to be comfortable and go to brunch.
Fact.
And that is all people. That's not just black people.
It's all people.
White people. That's Hispanics. That's Asians. If you are an American, you are doing
Facts,
yourself
Big Ben.
service by not challenging your fucking government.
Because it's our right to challenge the government, and it's our right to overthrow our government if we see fit.
Absolute right.
It's in the Constitution that that if the government does not serve the people are allowed to challenge the government. But we're just blindly falling in line so we
We're
can be
so
comfortable.
far away from it.
Yeah.
And that's where the bipartisanship
And we're we're even getting further and further away from it as shit gets realer, and that's the crazy part for me. Like, there's so much like cognitive dissonance with all this that we're getting worse, and we talk a whole lot of rebellious shit, but we really just want to be comfortable.
But the thing about rebellion is rebellion shouldn't come from two sides.
Right.
Rebellion should always be like one of those things where it's like there should be an ultimate goal that comes out of what we're gonna fucking do.
Right.
Where like now rebellion in people's eyes are like, I'm either conservative or I'm liberal. And it's like, that's not rebellion. Like, nigga, that's bipartisanship. That's the same system that we put in place where it's just like, nigga, you either an elephant or a fucking donkey. And it's like, nigga, who the fuck just wants to be two different things? Like, when you can be multiple things at once, and you can decide, like, and that's another issue where I realize that they've split people apart. So it's like everyone's either conservative or a liberal. And then that's where all those phobias come from, where it's just like, I like conservatives believe in more of these phobias and liberals believe in more of these phobias. And it's like, that's not how people should be like even seen. You get what I'm saying? Like, people should be able to not like and like certain shit. And like, you shouldn't be able to look at them and be like, yo, damn, like, you're a bad person because you don't like this and you do like this, or you don't, and you don't even know why they don't like specific shit or why they do like specific shit. So
You're
that shit is crazy.
You're right. I'm just tired of politics in general. I think for me,
yeah,
I'm like, even when it comes to like black liberation and shit like that, that's something that's always within me and something that I'm always about. But the time just black people like we just gotta focus on like building our very own community, not all black people in general. I'm talking about the people just have like minds. Like we can't. It's right now, just right now, the masses are too distracted for anything
Bro.
of that
Yeah.
sort. So you don't want to go beating your head against a brick wall for this shit right now. Do what you can for your people. Do for your people. Do as much as you can because our people do need help. But make sure you put yourself in the best position to win because the world is getting kind of wacky right now. Oh,
Yeah.
yo, have y'all did forget the loan forgiveness shit? Have y'all got any mail about it about your student loans?
I don't owe enough.
You should
No.
you should check.
I do owe, but I'll check.
You should check for it because I recently like I looked at it as junk mail. So like I got mail from the Department of Education. So this is good
There's loan
information.
forgiveness?
So this is good information for anybody out there. So what's happening is Navient and all of those loan companies are being closed down and the Department of Education is taking over student loans. And what they're doing is they're gonna take all of those loans, and if you're behind it and if you like have low income or whatever the case may be, they're gonna take all of those loans, consolidate it into one loan under the Department of Education, and you pay them back. So there's going to be like a service fee pretty much to get all your shit subsidized and put back into one loan and things like that. But if your credit is fucked up right now, this is a good way to start to get it right. It's an investment. You get what I'm saying? Like to start it out, I gotta pay $300 a month for
Yo,
I gotta
let me know
no.
this immediately.
I'm gonna look. So
'Cause
hold on.
I'm
Let me
gonna-
finish.
yeah.
So I have to pay. It's cost. I'm being upfront. It costs $8.99 for me, and a 3 payment plan, which is the longest they have, which is a 3 payment plan, but it's $2.99 every 2 weeks. But after the $2.99, my loan payments will only be $40 per month for 20 years, and I only have to pay back $10,000 of the big loan, which is a huge loan. So what happens when they subsidize it? They're going to give it a flat fee that you pay a very low amount per month. You can pay more if you so choose to get it paid off sooner, but they'll forgive literally about 80 to 90% of that loan as long as you pay this initial fee and get that off the way, and it puts it into one loan. As long as you keep it good now, it's off your credit report, so you get a boost in your credit as well. So for me, this is what I'm going to do. Like just this next 2 weeks, I'm going to buckle down on my spending and things of that nature so I can get this paid off and go into this program so I can have everything paid off and be in good standing with my loans.
How do you figure that out? Like, how you get there? Because
so-
my phone is not crazy. But
So
like,
I went to honestly, it's in the mail. Like you got to check your mail because you probably looked at it as junk mail. It should be from the Department of Education on your student loans, but they sent me mail and I literally just read it. And I say do it by tonight, literally search, because my deadline was the 5th. So if I didn't see this, I wouldn't have been able to take advantage of this program.
Yeah, true.
So either way, though, you should call them and ask them about the loan forgiveness program and how you can hear more information about it, because it's like out of everything, this is like I was like so shocked that, you know what I'm saying? Like initially, who wants to pay $300 every 2 weeks? But think about the benefits of it after that. You get what I'm saying? Like your credit report gets a huge boost because the biggest thing on your credit report is probably your defaulted student loans if you haven't been paying it back. You know what I mean? That's probably the biggest thing. So if you can get that huge boost and then continue to build your credit elsewhere, you're going to be fine, 10 and 20 years down the line. Like I literally have to do this for 20 years and it's paid off. Besides the other, if I had to do this for if I had to pay off the loan, I'd have to pay off the interest on that loan too. So when he told me the number of that interest compared to what I would have to pay, it's a no-brainer. Like literal
I
no-brainer.
feel that.
No-brainer. So if you've been buried in student loans over the past few years, like I have, please look into this program and get your shit right, because as adults moving into this next phase, we need as much as a leg up in this financial market that's coming up.
Sure. Sure.
So if you can get your student loans right and start to get your debt in order, I'm just gonna start with my student loans. Everything else can wait. I'm gonna start with my student loans. So start getting your shit right, man. This shit getting real, bro. I just wanted to give y'all that information. Yeah, bro. Look into that shit, man.
Yeah, I never owe enough.
Got you. That makes sense.
Only owe them niggas like a couple bands.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I ain't stay in school long enough.
I went 4.5.
I did like 2 years of school. You know?
I did 4.5. So you know my loans is crazy. And I went to St. John's. You know my loans is on. Whew. So I'm like literally like this is such a weight off my chest. Like as an adult, no funny shit. That's how I know I'm an adult, because I would have looked at this mail and not even like I'd be like, oh, man, fuck that shit. I ain't paying that shit. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass. You got final hates or nah?
Ooh. Nah.
I don't really got any final hates either. I've been on my chill shit, man. I haven't been letting much get to me or much really.
I had like sea salted cold foam on top of my latte. Like that shit good.
Sounds good though.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of fire though.
Yeah, I ain't know what it was. I was like, yeah, give me that shit.
You said what? Wait, what is it? Sea salted cold foam?
Caramel sea salt cold foam. It was at Starbucks.
Oh, okay. You one of them Starbucks niggas, man. Starbucks too intimidating for me, man. I can't, like, the type of nigga I am, I get real, my heart start racing. Like, it's hard to read those menus, man. But I know what I be wanting.
I'm the nigga that go into Starbucks and then I see like they have like the dragon fruit strawberry acai shit.
That's
right?
what I be getting.
And I walked in that bitch and I was like, yeah, let me get the dragon fruit strawberry acai, John. And then she was just like, you want venti something or something? And I was just like, what's large?
Yeah.
And then she looked me in my eyes and I was like, what's large?
What's large?
And she was just like, all right, I'm gonna explain this. It's this size, and this size. I was like, what is large? And then she was just like, all right, $6. And I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm not here to
give me like, nigga, I'm not saying the name or whatever.
It's
that
so
is.
So
nigga, give me the
much.
large.
Then it's like, oh yeah, so how many pumps of what? Wait, you're pumping shit in this? What are you talking about to me?
That's why I order my shit on the app.
What the fuck are you talking about to me? How many pumps
But
of
I don't
lemonade
know
you
what
want?
that
Nigga,
means.
if you said something lemonade.
lemonade.
However much lemonade that makes this a lemonade, put that shit in there.
How much make that shit delicious?
That ass, like, what the fuck? Don't be asking me the measurements of some shit. I don't know. That's your job, lady. And don't fucking look at me like that because I don't know what I want.
Nothing to do with anything.
I don't like that shit. They
I don't. I'm not from here.
It's very
But
Starbucks is
I
very
just-
judgy.
Nigga, the Starbucks is in the Target that's by my crib. So it's like, bitch, I don't know Starbucks. I don't go there.
I don't go. No.
I'm
Listen.
here because like this is by my crib.
Yeah.
Like, please help me.
Starbucks closer to you.
I used to go to the one because we had one in
Never
St.
went to that
John's
shit.
and a DAC. So I used to always just go get the strawberry shit. But after
Never
a
went to
while,
that shit.
I just made niggas get it for me. I was like, yo, go to Starbucks and get me the, get something for yourself. Like, I would pay somebody else so they can go order my shit for me. So I did, like, to this day, I still don't know. It's like, yo, give me that dragon fruit thing, the big
The
joint.
dragon fruit strawberry acai, that shit's delicious. And
Whatever.
They have, like,
Oh, we don't have any lemonade right now. So
got
what does that
kiwi
mean?
shit.
So what does that mean? You don't have
So
any
I can't
lemonade
get
right
it. I guess you can't get it.
What does that mean you don't have any
Like,
lemonade?
I guess
What
that's why I
else?
want that shit.
So what can I do
believe
here? Explain to me what's my options. They
Nah,
looking at me.
to leave.
We don't got lemonade, and they just stare at you in the eyeballs, nigga. What do you
Oh
mean?
no! I found out now that they have some type of fucking like coffee version. Nigga, I don't want coffee. Give me the fucking lemonade, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I don't even like coffee. Coffee make my stomach hurt. Make
I
me
hate
poop.
coffee. I actually hate coffee a
A
lot.
little bit of coffee, y'all.
I hate coffee.
Well, the lattes.
I fuck.
I fucking hate coffee.
don't.
All types of coffee. Hate it.
Oh.
I love lattes.
What you watching?
I'm watching the Heat versus the Celtics game. The Celtics busting their ass.
God damn.
But
that's crazy.
Tyler Hero just made Al Horford fall. But Al Horford, remember when I made that face before? Al Horford from the fucking half court line faked out half the Miami Heat defense, then dunked on all of them.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
damn, I thought y'all niggas was gonna be a defensive powerhouse. The score is 90-66.
Yo, what the fuck? That's a terrible score.
Yeah, they getting their ass bust too. Like they getting their ass bust.
That's a terrible fucking score.
They getting their ass bust.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. You had any final hates? Me and Palm said we didn't have any.
I don't got no final hate either. I love everybody.
Yeah, same.
I don't love everybody. I lied. I love my homies, but everybody else, hey, suck a dick maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
if that's
I said maybe. I said maybe. The only reason why I said maybe is because I probably don't hate y'all.
Yeah, that's.
But like, if you do feel like you got hate towards me, maybe suck a dick.
Or two.
Maybe.
Or two. Don't be shy.
Sure.
There are many dicks out there, so suck them all.
And we don't hate on nobody doing anything like that. So,
Suck them all. Suck 'em all.
Amen. That's it. Hate chant.